I never realized just how much better making your own jam is compared to store-bought. That really shouldn't come as much of a surprise. But what did surprise me was how simple it actually is. I'm going to show you how to properly make and store strawberry jam that should last for months. If you find this video at all useful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to start out with 1 pound of washed and dried strawberries that I just had in my fridge. I find that the more ripe the berries are, the better the flavor of the jam. We're going to cut off the top part, which is actually called a calyx, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, and leave the rest. Personally, I don't like huge chunks in my jam, so I'm going to cut them up into tiny pieces. Feel free to leave them a little bit larger if you prefer, totally up to you. They're all going to be boiled down at the end anyways, so it really doesn't make too much of a difference. Add the cut up strawberries to a pot and cook over medium heat. We're going to add about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, which is going to help activate the pectin and give the jam the right amount of viscosity. Then we'll add 3/4 cup of sugar and give everything a good mix. You can already start to see the fruit expelling liquid. Continue to stir and let the mixture heat up. Bring it to a boil like you see here. We want to cook off all that liquid, so all we're left with is a nice thick jam. Keep continuing to stir to avoid burning the fruit. The boiling will subside after a few minutes, once most of that liquid is cooked off. You can see it starting to get a little thicker and more jam-like by the minute. It's not quite there yet, so we'll just keep boiling. I like to bring the temperature to about 220 degrees Fahrenheit. A candy thermometer works best in this case. I like to use the streak test to know when it's just about ready. If you scrape the bottom of the pot and a streak forms, it should be about ready. This is the consistency that we're going for. Next, we're going to fill our jars that have been boiled for about 15 minutes. We want it to be completely sanitized and free of any contaminants before jarring. Carefully fill it up, being careful not to spill, and that's it. This jam should store for around 6 to 12 months if done properly. The sugar actually acts as a preservative, which is why jam typically has a pretty long shelf life. In the meantime, I'm going to spread out some of this joy on a freshly baked biscuit. Ingredients will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching.